What if everything you know, galaxies, stars, planets, even you, isn't drifting through endless space but exists inside a single atom? It sounds impossible, like something out of science fiction. But some of the most radical scientific theories suggest this idea may not be as far-fetched as it seems. Welcome to Histories Hub, your gateway to the strangest and most mind-bending frontiers of science. In this episode, we journey across the boundary between the infinitely large and the unimaginably small, where reality itself begins to blur. We've been taught that the observable universe stretches nearly 90 billion light-years across, a number so vast it defies comprehension. Yet cosmologists believe this may be only a fraction of what truly exists. Some theories propose that the unseen cosmos could span trillions of light-years more, a scale so immense it swallows imagination whole. But what if our understanding of size itself is flawed? What if the universe isn't vast at all, but unimaginably tiny? Consider this: everything around you is made of atoms. Each atom consists of a dense nucleus surrounded by a cloud of electrons orbiting in vast emptiness. If the nucleus were the size of a marble, the nearest electron would be a football field away. And inside your body, there are roughly 7 octillion atoms, more than all the stars in the known universe combined. Dive deeper and you find protons and neutrons made of quarks. Go further still and string theory suggests tiny vibrating strands of energy at scales beyond our reach. It's a never-ending descent into smaller and smaller realms. This isn't the first time science has noticed strange parallels between the cosmic and the quantum. In 1911, Ernest Rutherford proposed the planetary model of the atom, with electrons orbiting the nucleus like planets around the sun. Though modern physics has refined this model, the resemblance remains. Is it coincidence or a profound clue that nature repeats itself across all scales? One of the most mind-bending ideas comes from physicist Richard Feynman, who once speculated that every electron in the universe might be the same electron, zigzagging through time to create the illusion of billions. It's impossible to disprove because electrons are indistinguishable. One particle, infinite appearances, a cosmic hall of mirrors. Size is relative. To an ant, you are a towering giant. To the sun, you are smaller than a speck of dust. So what if our entire universe is just a speck inside something else? Perhaps the subatomic structure of a far greater reality. And what if every atom in your body contains entire galaxies, star systems, and civilizations, beings who see you as their universe, just as you see the stars? An infinite chain of nested realities stretching endlessly in both directions. From atoms to galaxies, everything seems built from the same invisible ingredients, energy, fields, and space-time. This is why scientists pursue the theory of everything, a single framework that unites quantum mechanics with gravity, revealing the code that writes the universe. If we ever discover it, we may learn that the link between the micro and the macro is not coincidence, but the ultimate truth of existence. Remember, the Big Bang began as a single dense point, smaller than an atom, and expanded into everything we know. So why couldn't our universe be a quantum ripple inside a larger cosmos? The next atom you touch could contain another universe. Perhaps right now, inside a single subatomic particle, another being wonders if they too are part of someone else's world. Let's take this further. Imagine a civilization so advanced that it can manipulate atoms with precision beyond our comprehension. What if they created our universe as an experiment, a simulation, or even an art form? Could our cosmos be a deliberate construction embedded within the quantum framework of their reality? This idea echoes the simulation hypothesis, which suggests that our universe might be a digital construct running on a substrate we cannot perceive. But what if it's not digital at all? What if it's quantum? A living, breathing structure nested inside the atoms of another world. Now flip the thought. What if you right now are the creator of universes? Every time you move, breathe, or think, the atoms in your body shift, collide, and interact. Could those interactions spark entire realities within them? Could your heartbeat be the rhythm of time for a civilization buried deep within your cells? It's a poetic idea, but one that invites serious contemplation. If scale is infinite, then so are the possibilities. This leads us to a philosophical crossroads. If reality is layered, recursive, and infinite, then what does it mean to exist? Are we merely patterns of energy dancing in a fractal of universes? Some physicists believe that consciousness itself may be a fundamental property of the universe like space or time. If that's true, then perhaps the awareness you feel is echoed in every nested reality, each one experiencing its own version of existence. Let's return to the atom. Inside it, we find quarks, leptons, bosons, the building blocks of matter. But these particles don't behave like tiny billiard balls. They exist in states of probability, only collapsing into reality when observed. This is the heart of quantum mechanics. The observer affects the observed. So what happens when we observe the universe? Are we collapsing its wave function, bringing it into being? And if so, who observed the atom that contains us? It suggests that reality may not be fixed, but fluid, shaped by perception, interaction, and consciousness. It also implies that the boundaries between observer and observed, between creator and creation, are not as clear as we once thought. In the end, we are explorers caught between the infinitely large and the infinitely small. Our tools, telescopes, particle accelerators, mathematics, allow us to peer into both realms. But it is curiosity that drives us forward. The desire to understand, to connect, to find meaning in the chaos. And perhaps in that search we will discover that the universe is not just out there, but also within us. So the next time you look up at the stars, remember you might be looking into a reflection of your own atoms. And the next time you touch something, consider that you might be touching a galaxy. Reality is stranger, deeper, and more beautiful than we've ever imagined. And the journey to understand it has only just begun.